Cereal time, cereal time, cereal time, whoa.
Swiper, no swiping! Swiper, no swiping! Hey!
What's up, cereal heads? Today we're going to talk about Dora the Explorer cereal. This cereal was first released by General Mills back in 2006, and it was on shelves for a pretty long time. Now, I assume you know who Dora the Explorer is, but in case you don't, let me give you a brief summary. Dora the Explorer was a children's animated series that started back in 2000. It's about a 7-year-old girl named Dora Marquez who goes on quests with her talking backpack and her monkey friend Boots. On these quests, she tries to solve problems with help from the audience who yell at the TV screen. At least I yell at the TV screen because Dora is always so slow to respond. There's also this little fox named Swiper who steals stuff, and you have to yell, "Swiper, no swiping," which is a fun little phrase that I randomly incorporate into conversations from time to time. Dora is Latina, and Spanish is often incorporated into the show as well. It was a very popular educational kids franchise that lasted for many years. I think there are over like 150 episodes or something. Anyway, the cereal came out at the height of Dora's popularity around 2006. Now, obviously, this cereal was marketed to the same kids who watched the show. Here you can see Dora on the front of the box. It says here that this cereal is good for kids, and it lists some of the nutritional value there. And then they have a picture of the cereal in the bowl here, which you can see is just some little star-shaped pieces. And it says up top here that they're cinnamon stars. Now you might be looking at this bowl of cereal and thinking to yourself, I've seen something similar to that before. And of course, you'd be right. There have been many other star-shaped cereals. There was of course G.I. Joe cereal from Ralston that featured small little crunchy stars, but those weren't cinnamon flavored. And then of course there was one of my favorites, Sprinkle Spangles, which also featured stars, but those were a little bigger and covered in sprinkles. One of my most favorites was the Muppet-themed Crunchy Star cereal from Post. That was the Swedish chef's Cinnamon Star cereal, which had a very similar, if not identical, recipe to Dora the Explorer cereal years later. And recently, it looks like Kellogg's released the Cinnamon Star cereal in the European market under the Zimmy's brand. I don't know much about that one, but I'm going to look into getting my hands on a box of that stuff. And then lastly, we can't forget when General Mills rebranded the Dora the Explorer cereal during the 2016 holiday season as Cinnamon Star Crunch. Now technically that was a Cinnamon Toast Crunch offshoot. They tried to pawn that one off on us during the 2016 holiday season instead of Sugar Cookie Toast Crunch. Alright, well let's take a closer look at this Dora the Explorer cereal. This box is from when the cereal first hit shelves back in 2006. On the side of the box here, it tells you to play, laugh, and learn, and then you can see Swiper down there on the side. Let's take a look at the back of the box here. They have Dora and Boots going through a maze where they have to catch all 3 stars while avoiding Swiper and the old troll and get to Star Mountain. It's a pretty easy maze there, but again, this stuff is for very young children. Now around 2009, they changed up the box for this cereal. You can see this box was purple instead of blue, but you still got Dora right there in the front, and the cereal still looks the same. Let's take a look at the back of this box to see how this one changed, and it's the same maze as the other one. This back just has some nutrition highlights and info up top. Now, unfortunately, both of these boxes are empty. However, I do have one other box of Dora the Explorer cereal. This one is a smaller size box, but it is unopened. So as you can see from the blue box here, this is one of the earlier boxes before they changed it in 2009. And this one has the same front of the box, same back of the box. There's no maze or any games on it. But let's open up this stuff and take a look. So here's what a bowl of Dora the Explorer cereal from 2006 looks like. You can see the small little stars with a very light dusting of cinnamon sugar on them. Now, I did say this was basically the same recipe as Cinnamon Star Crunch from 2016. And while that is technically true, this Dora the Explorer cereal doesn't have as heavy a coating of cinnamon sugar on them. I guess this cereal being aimed at kids as sort of a healthier alternative means they didn't want to overdo it with the sugar. Now, unfortunately, this cereal is too old for me to try, but I do remember getting this cereal back when it was on shelves. As I said, it wasn't as sweet as Cinnamon Star Crunch or Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but it did have a nice cinnamon sugar flavor to it. And I actually think this cereal lasted till about 2018 when it was discontinued. Dora the Explorer cereal wasn't as good as an oat or rice-based cinnamon sugar cereal, but for a corn cereal, this stuff was pretty tasty. There isn't currently a General Mills star-shaped cinnamon sugar flavored cereal, so maybe they'll bring it back. They definitely have that cereal extruder in a factory somewhere, and they have the recipe, so why not? There was also a Go Diego Go honey flavored cereal from General Mills back in 2015, but I don't actually remember trying that cereal, and that one's not around anymore either. Did you ever try that cereal? Or what about Dora the Explorer? Did you like this cereal? Do you wish they brought it back? Or do you have another favorite cinnamon or star-shaped cereal? Let me know down in the comments. Alright, well, that's going to do it for Dora the Explorer cereal. As always, thank you for watching, and until next time, stay crunchy. Swiper, no swiping.